my internet just they hated me. But we're back. And there was a beautiful moment happening. Let's continue that beautiful moment.
We're here. Some of us are queer. We did it.
So, yay! So Vincent, you were having a heart-to-heart moment.
Oh no, it's done now.
I'm sorry, I ruined it with my shitty internet.
No, it wasn't you. I'm being mean.
Oh, it was
being
me.
mean.
It was me.
No, Major's looking into the telescope.
Okay. So Major looks in and he sees a small girl that is Claudia as she looked in life, sitting underneath a massive tree covered in lights. And he sees her kind of lift him up, and then he can't see anymore anything other than the fabric of her pajama top.
Interesting.
He definitely bolts back from that though.
And he can't remember it now.
He's just like, huh? Just looks at me like, yeah, that's a predicament. Even things that aren't necessarily like you and me are affected by this.
And now Major has advantage on a charisma check. Or no, not a charisma check. A check of his choice.
A D20
Right,
roll.
any check, yeah.
Any future check of his choice, he has advantage on.
Let me see this thing.
Be careful.
And
What? You do not all want you? None of you want me to unlock the secrets of this telescope and become some sort of ultra powerful magical creature? Huh?
I don't think that's what it does.
I don't understand magic, so
You weren't far off, to be fair.
I'm just concerned. Anything that affects the mind, anything that affects the memory, leaves me unsettled, considering the house I come from. If you want to look through this at your own peril, you may go ahead, but you will not remember it. And whatever memory, vision, sight you see, it can't be easy to not remember something that's beautiful or full of hope and have that forever taken from you.
you're right. Jean-Pierre will not take the telescope.
Earthers, I'll keep this somewhere safe, and perhaps one day we can find someone with the wisdom, the understanding, the comprehension to look further into it. So yeah, perhaps the
Eartha or Mr. Tibbles want to look.
Do it.
Mr. Tibbles has no interest in magic whatsoever.
And yet he can use it. Interesting.
Doesn't view it as magic.
Perception is everything.
Yep. Eartha is just unsettled by this whole thing because it does affect the mind. And she's just going to set it aside. So, we were pirates today. How is everyone feeling?
Murderous.
A bit more neutral than that, but it might be the lavender.
Yo ho ho and a glass of wom?
Monsieur Vincent.
I think he's feeling a bit too sentimental to talk right now.
Fuck off. Writing something. Oh no, the pirate life is not for me.
Well, perhaps in the future, any tests she may throw at us may require contracts. This was a freebie,
And
but
I will say I did not agree to any testing
yeah, I also didn't
Not-
know this was a test.
told to me.
I do not remember anything about the test. So, well, no, at every moment it is time to test her and see how good she is at everything she does.
Yes,
Yeah.
let's just keep looking at it like that.
We are done with the chest, correct? All right. I will give it to her in good favor. Nothing more.
Before we go, Jean-Pierre will close the false bottom, attempt to break the latch for the false bottom, and then will attempt to jerry-rig a trap inside the not a lethal trap, but just a trap of what was it? Well, possibly a lethal trap. Jean-Pierre's going to take his hooded lantern and try to make it so that if the chest is opened, that the lantern oil spills out on the person opening the chest, and that a fire is lit if possible. It's like trying with what he's got, but he's got something.
Thank God this boat is made of plastic.
I was
It's
gonna
not much better. Just
like what? What would that be? That's some kind of. That's not a steel skill, but that's sneak. I guess that could be steal or sneak.
Yeah.
Because you are. It involves a lock, which is like steel.
Uh-huh.
But you are making a trap. I make it a steel check. That's fine.
That is a manufactured 20.
All right. It will not be a big fire, but
No.
a small, like 1d4 plus your proficiency of fire damage will happen.
Oh yeah. So 1d4 plus 5.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Jean-Pierre will lock the chest and say, okay, now you can give it to her. You can tell her that it locks whenever we close it.
All right. Will do. I'll pick up the chest and I'm going to take it up to the captain.
And it's empty, right? Except for the trap?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So she is at the helm. So what are you bringing me there?
Oh, we'll just bring the chest back. Figured you might have a use for it. It walked when we closed it back up, so you may have to pick the lock. We had to pick it, and it was a difficult one ourselves.
Well, what was in there, lad?
It was just a wad of plastic.
You've got that plastic floating around your room, do you?
I'm gonna put the chest down.
Mm-hmm.
Put my foot on the chest.
Okay.
You come near our room. and I will be the captain of your ship.
You all talk mighty big for a diplomatic crew. This is the most... You know what? It's fine. Give an intimidation check, Mr. Tibbles, please.
Oh, gladly. And you said intimidation?
Yep.
Which is strength?
That's charisma. Unless you have something that makes it strength.
I believe I do.
Like you might have a knack or something that does that.
Yeah. Suffice to say, it's going to be enough.
Okay.
27.
Damn! Well, she got 7. So she kind of looks at you and says, all right. Keep it together, soft paws.
I will slide the chest to her. You threaten me, I threaten you. Turn and walk.
As you walk away, you hear her muttering about not taking on any noble contracts anymore.
I will immediately, I would like to find how many mice does she still have on her crew?
Probably like 5.
5? I'd like to go find the one who essentially saw all of it, like some of his brethren killed.
Okay. Yeah, you can find one of them who is tending to the spider goats.
All right. Hey.
Yeah. This is Bubbles. Bubbles, this is Mr. Tibbles. You're about the same size. Oh, sorry. Have you met this rat before?
I'm assuming I haven't, but I saw that it was the one that was on the ship.
Okay.
Some of your comrades that fell on the pirate ship.
Yeah.
Did you know them? Know them well?
My sagacious Fang knows everybody on the ship. They were good mice.
Did
And
they
a
have
good
families?
stoat, too.
They have families back home?
Oh, the only family a pirate needs is his crew.
Not what I was asking.
Well, I don't know. You know, we've had Jeremy since he was just a little one. And, old Nibble Sniff, he's been on a boat longer than I've been alive, so if he had any family, it might have been long gone by now. And Clawhammer, well, he's got a little bit of family in every port, if you know what I mean.
I do. Were those the only ones?
That I saw, but they were good. They were good crewmates. And he kind of nuzzles the goat and says, "Weren't they bubbles? Weren't they bubbles?" And he looks at you with sad eyes.
Well, I thank you for everything, and the Don't worry, they will be well remembered.
Thank you for coming by. What was your name?
Mr. Tibbles.
And he holds his tiny paws, his sagacious fang.
I offer my hand, shake it, and keep an eye on the other paw based on what has happened on the ship already.
He doesn't seem to be trying to pickpocket you. He's really excited about these spider goats and seems surprised that anyone came over to say they were sorry about his compatriot's death.
Well, take care of the goats.
Do you want to name one? I've got Bubbles here, but there's 2 left.
No, I'm good.
All right. I'll have to get to know him. You can't just name something until you know its personality. And these other 2 have been a little shy. We'll figure it out.
Well, you take care. Turn around, leave. Flipping to the farthest back page in my book, writing down the names of the people who died.
Mm-hmm.
And immediately setting all of the coin I just got in the book, closing it.
I think that's where we'll end tonight. That was really beautiful.
Oh.
So, for everyone watching, thank you so much. This has been Paws and Claws, The Lost Tales of Pugmire. And we will be back next Tuesday. I'm Jess. You can find me on my Twitter, which is right below my name, at Miss_Jess03. I write games and supplements. And there is a Kickstarter right now on Technocracy, which is coming up in 8 minutes. So stick around for that. They're about to unlock an art book, so check that out. Also, on the DMs Guild, they're having Play It Forward. So everything you buy right now goes 50% to create, or 100% to creators instead of 50%, which is really awesome for creators like me and over half of the people on the stream right now. So check that out, please. Eartha Kitty, who are you and where can we find you?
Hello, I am Honey, aka Honey and Dice. You can find me on Twitter at Honey and Dice. You can find me on Instagram at Honey and Dice. There's just nothing there. I just didn't want anyone to take that name. I am a DM storyteller, and everyone's biggest cheerleader, basically. You can check out my podcast on Saturday mornings at Tea with Honey. That's honeyanddice.podbean.com. But really this week I want everyone to pay as much attention as they can to that Play It Forward opportunity for all of my good friends who play games with me and encourage me and so on. Remember to love your you, and if you were having a difficult time doing that today, that's okay. I love you.
Grimly Greyhound, who are you? Where can we find you?
Hello there. I am Alan C. Johnson, and you can find me on Twitter at Norlord Jenkins, where I do writing for the DMs Guild and dying apparently, writing for the DMs Guild and other places, voice work, and all sorts of other fun things. So,
Mr. Tibbles, who are you and where can we find you?
Hello, I'm Alan Engelson. You can't find me anywhere. I do not have social media. I just like to play games and enjoy having a good time playing them.
Alan has no corporeal form.
He's actually invisible. Jean-Pierre Cachet, who are you and where can we find you?
Oh, oui. My name's Cameron Blair. You can find me at cam_b_32 on Twitter, or you can go to my website, cameronblair.org, where you can see my portfolio, the stuff I've written and been a part of, like just mentioned and Honey mentioned. It's Play It Forward right now. I've got a bunch of stuff that's on there right now, both in the Uncaged Anthology Volume 4, which Jess is of course, included in. And I've got a solo adventure, Devil's Due, as well as a barbarian path that unleashes the inner Doomslayer in you, called the Path of Perpetual Torment. Please check them out. They're all made with love and some trauma, but they're all really fun and great stuff. Pow!
Vincent Jackal, who are you and where can we find you?
Hello, Critical Bard here. Critical Bard across all social media channels. That's where you can find me quite literally anywhere. Vocalist, actor, performer, content creator in the community, just trying to be a light in this very chaotic world. Yeah, I also have things in the DM's Guild things. I have one thing, the College of Acapella. It's pretty awesome if you want to play a bard with harmony and connection in their hearts. That's the bard for you. That'll be cool. That's about nothing really else happening right now. If you watch Critter Hug, I am the jingle artist for that, creating the opening and closing music for that with Critical Role, so that's been cool. But yeah, that's me. That's me.
All right, friends. Well, thank you as ever for joining us. Remember, we have a Patreon. I linked it down in the thing. And there's some really cool rewards on there, like art from some of our characters and discounts on coffee. And also the most fun joy present of all, hanging out with us in our super cool Paws and Claws Discord, because these are really fun people who you want to spend more time with. All right. We love you so much. Have a wonderful week and stay tuned for Technocracy.
See ya.
Bye.